Hello, everyone. This is Renee Collins-Cobb and Adam Banks, and welcome to Overtones Live.
Water is 100 proof. Raise the barn and raise the roof. Horsepower of a different breed. Built for comfort and for speed. Don't need cutting. Mountain high and valley low. God beside me, here I go. With all the gold and undue spare. Early in the summer wind. And bluegrass don't need cutting.
Everyone, you are listening to a special broadcast of Overtones Live featuring Adam Banks from Off the Cuff, and we are mashing up our shows this evening into an Over the Banks edition to celebrate the first edition. Actually, we're on our third edition now, Adam, of many to come of our 2025 Josie Music Awards preview shows. And to open our show this evening, you just heard the song Don't Need Cuttin', a tribute to the Bluegrass State by Josie-nominated Goodwin brothers. And folks, as we start off this week's edition, the Men of the Bluegrass, with all of you in our listening audience, we have also Somerset's The Set List host, Kate Smith, with us tonight.
Woohoo!
Yeah. To help us feature some of the many Overtones Live artists who have been nominated for the 2025 JMA. So let's give it up for Kate.
Yeah.
And because we have a lot to do, we're going to kick the show right off with a live in-studio performance by one of our men of the Bluegrass, Williamsburg, Kentucky. Did I get that right? Trey Bryant, who will be singing his nominated song, If I Make It to Nashville. And Adam and Kate, all of our guests have made it to Nashville this year by punching their tickets to the 2025 JMA nominees list. So let's start off with Trey Bryant with one of his nominated songs.
Ain't got $1 to my name, 'cause every dime I ever saved turns to gas in my tank, and I can't help but think I'm crazy for chasing this dream. Gold records in the living room, man, it couldn't come too soon. Every stop on the way, yeah, it just looks the same. Till I make it to Nashville, years alive with the sound of a steel string, covers for cash fields, like I'm living a damn good dream. Beer and whiskey flow like milk and honey, while I'm walking down streets of gold. I don't want to wake up, no I don't, till I make it to Nashville. I'm gonna kick it into overdrive, gonna rock this town all night. The same old guitar, but my name's on the bar. When I make it to Nashville, years alive with the sound of a steel string, covers for cash fields, like I'm living a damn good dream. Beer and whiskey flow like milk and honey, while I'm walking down streets of gold. I don't wanna wake up, no I don't, till I make it to Nashville, yeah. Till I make it to Nashville, yeah. I'm leaving bluegrass behind, ain't no change in my mind. When I find my own way, I finally say I made it to Nashville. I'm feeling alive with the sound of a steel string. Yeah, it's a real deal, yeah. Now I'm living a damn good dream. Beer and whiskey flow like milk and honey. While I'm walking down streets of gold, I ain't gonna give up. No, I won't. Till I make it to Nashville, yeah. Till I make it to Nashville, yeah.
All right. Wow, that was so cool, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
Adam and I love to have live music in this studio. And folks, we are packed in like sardines and loving every minute of it, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
So, Adam, the first thing I give thanks to for in this now year 3 of our on-the-air live experience with Overtones Live and Off the Cuff, joining musical forces together.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, to preview Kentucky's outstanding presence on the Josie Music Awards nominees list and... while we have some guests here in the studio today who are also on the Hollywood Independent Music Awards list, as well as including the music of Andrew Moore and Hooch. They were live in the studio a couple of weeks ago, and we have Clark Kissick, who is also nominated for a Hollywood Independent.
That's amazing.
Let's give it up for Clark.
Yeah. And the Josie Music Awards, which celebrates the best of the independent artists and the music and videos they make and the businesses they own. And the ceremony will be held this year on November the 2nd at Nashville's Grand Ole Opry.
We have a full house this evening in the studio, and we're going to get this musical party started as we discuss the state of Kentucky's outstanding presence on the 2025 nominees and the Josie Music Awards. First of all, let's give it up for you in your second year in a row nomination for Best Radio Show Podcast category.
Oh, thank you so much. So kind.
And also to the General Manager Mark Royce and the staff of Radio Lex on their second nomination for Best Radio Station. And to Renee and Warren, congratulations on your nominations for Best Radio Show and Podcast as well.
That's a lot, isn't it? So we're so proud to be here. So Adam, let's go around the horn, as you like to say, and let's start off by asking everyone in the studio with us to introduce themselves and tell us what they are nominated for. So Clark, you're closest to the microphone. Let's start off with you.
I'm Clark Kissick. I think we're nominated for Vocal Event of the Year.
Yes.
It was definitely an event.
Yeah. Looked like a lot of fun.
And I think the Hollywood one is Song of the...
Classic Country,
Classic
Song of
Country,
the
there we go,
Year.
yeah.
Let's give him a round of applause.
That's awesome.
And we're gonna swing the microphone around. Trey, you're up next.
Yeah. My name's Trey Bryant. You just heard one of my original songs that is nominated for Country Song of the Year at the Josie Music Awards. I'm also nominated for Country Male Vocalist of the Year and Emergent Artist of the Year.
Wow, outstanding.
That's cool.
Yay.
Thank you.
And we're going to go around now to Brando.
The man, the myth, the
The
legend.
man, the myth, the
about all
legend.
that?
Also, Adam's classmate.
Yes,
Yep.
class of 2006.
Apologize for all that.
Yeah. Same here, likewise.
No, I always loved Adam, and he's doing awesome things.
Hey,
Proud of
man,
you, man.
you must be looking in a mirror, man. You've done the great things.
And Brando also, before you talk about what you're nominated for, found himself in the Opry Circle as the winner of a multi-genre Artist of the Year last year. So tell us what you're up for this year.
So I got them here so I can remember because they're pretty specific, you know. So Artist of the Year, rock/alternative, rock/metal. And then Vocalist of the Year, Country Male Alumni 2. EP of the Year, Rock. And then Song of the Year, rock/alt-rock/metal. Individual Alumni.
Wow.
Well, I heard 3 different genres of
Yeah.
music.
I know. I wonder if that's a first. We saw him first pop up on the country list, and we
Yeah.
were like, oh, okay. And then we saw the rock
And then the
the
heavy
metal.
metal.
Yeah,
I love it.
Gospel's next.
True, yes. Yeah.
I grew up
definitely.
on
Yes,
gospel,
sir.
so it's,
So, Clark, we're going to start with you, and let's swing the microphone back over. You're a double nominee in the studio with us, and Clark, along with D. Boone Pittman, have a song that has both a Hollywood Independent Awards nomination and a Josie nomination. And Clark, we're getting ready to spin that song. I told you we were going to spin. Tell us a little bit about what we're about ready to hear.
It is, I guess it's a story of two local idiots chasing the same woman. I guess would be,
I
a nice
love
way
it.
of saying it. D. Boone actually, hey, I've got to give him credit. He wrote 99.9%. I may have changed one word somewhat when we got back in the studio, but messaged me one day and asked me if I'd be a part of it, and showed up, and that was about the second or third time I'd heard the song, and we knocked it out of the park that day and had a blast, and it's been a fun ride since then.
Oh, my goodness. So we're going to hear, what's the name of it?
That's Low.
That's Low, and you're going to hear some real low voices in this song. Let's hit it, Adam.
She had the best of my love, but I guess my best was not enough. And there you were, the final blow. You broke up our happy home, and that's low. Different time, the same sweet girl. She was all mine, my whole world. We were friends from long ago. You swooped in and stole her heart, man, that's low. And you can't lose what was never yours. You can't keep a heart like hers. You just can't seem to let her go. Let you win that girl again, man, that's low. Followed you in your car, saw you pull into the bar. Son, it's time to reap what you sowed. We were friends and you did me wrong, man, that's low. I pulled in, saw your old truck. I thought, man, you're out of luck. Just about to say let's go. She came out with another fool, man, that's low. You can't lose what was never yours. You can't keep a heart like hers. Guess it's time we let her go. Watch her smile as she walks away, man, that's low. Watch her smile as she walks away, man, that's low. Man, that's low. Oh man, did you see that guy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you always did have bad taste in men.
Speak for yourself, brother.
Listen, I'm just saying, you're just lucky that the kids look like her.
Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
We are back, and that was Clark Kissick and D. Boone Pittman with That's Low, a song nominated for 2 different music award programs. And Clark, we're going to hear another song from you live in the studio. But first, let's ask everyone what this feels like to be nominated this year.
Let's start over here with Brando this time.
I've said it a million times, like doing this, and I'm sure these guys, I just met them, but I'm sure they'll have the same story. It's a lot of highs and lows. You know, one day you feel on top of the world like you're killing it, and the next day you feel invisible. So to get recognized for original work and not just cover songs is pretty cool. That's what it means to me.
Excellent. So, Trey, how about you next? I know we're swinging this microphone around.
No, it's I think Brando said it really well. It's really easy to get caught up in the grind of doing shows and songwriting and recording and all the administrative work that goes along with that. Kind of chasing the dream that we're all getting after. And I think a nomination like this is a great milestone to like stand on a mountaintop and look back and say, you know, man, I put a lot of work into this. And it's just very humbling to get recognition for the work that we've put in. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think they hit the nail on the head there with a lot of it. It is very get caught up, especially with social media and all that stuff. It's very easy to see what everybody else is doing and how much more success it seems like everybody else is having. And you look up and you're sitting at the house, twiddling your thumbs. But I try not to make the highs too high and the lows too low. Try to stay pretty even keeled on those types of things. But it does feel good to get a little bit of recognition and get something, you know, especially for something that you did, that you actually, you know, which Daryl wrote most of that one, but it's something that you both worked on and you both had a part in, and wasn't some big song that you're just doing your own little cover of it and trying to get an A on your test.
And Clark, we just heard from you a studio performance from with collaborating with D. Boone Pittman.
Yep.
But now we get to hear you sing live in person in studio.
Yeah.
So talk about the song that you're going to be playing for us today.
I kind of racked my brain on the way up here what I thought about doing, and Renee, as they've heard this next one, I did. We released a acoustic project probably 4 or 5 years ago with All No Field, and we went back in the studio last fall, and we got a new album coming out. It was supposed to be out this month, but I kind of dropped the ball on some things. That's a different story. But this will be the next single that gets released on it. It's a song I wrote when I was bouncing back and forth working rock blasting, and was living in a place called Grundy, Virginia. And,
I know where Grundy is.
Yeah, I know where Grundy is.
You go to Pikeville like it's New York City compared to Grundy. I met Oscar Sheboy there.
Oh, nice.
You talk about felt like you were in the Matrix.
In Grundy?
Yeah.
Did you ask him what he was doing there?
Well, at the time he wasn't he was just a guy in a gas station.
Yeah.
He wasn't even at West Virginia yet. He was at that Mountain Mission School that's there.
Okay.
And I just talked to him while he was standing beside a coal miner that just got off work, like covered in coal dust, and then there's 7-foot-tall Oscar standing beside him. The only reason why I remembered it was because like a couple years later, I was like, I read that he actually had lived there, and I was like, there can't be any other 7-foot-tall guys from Africa living in Grundy.
No,
there's just
maybe he was trying to get into law school.
Yeah, maybe the pharmacy school or something. Yeah.
But we're very excited to hear this song, man. So take it away.
This is my favorite.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing it, Clark.
It's called Goodbye, Virginia. I've been following this river as it cuts the mountainside, staring out the window in these bloodshot eyes. And 2-lane roads lead me wherever I need to go, alongside nearly empty tracks, a long cold train rolls slow. Slow. Well, I won't stop till I hit Pike County, back to my old Kentucky home. I'll get on my side of the mountain where it ain't so dang cold. I sit back and feel the breeze, watch them cool waters flow, and off here in the distance, hear that old train whistle blow. Hear it blow. And I said goodbye, Virginia. No, I won't be back around. We're back around. Your beauty stays through all the seasons. Oh, how it amazes me. There's a part of me that'll always wonder just where we would be. There's a part of me that misses you, and there's another part that don't. And we both see it was time for me to back up and get gone. So I said goodbye, Virginia. No, I won't be back around. We're back around. With the sunshine on my face, Lord, it feels good. And I'm finally moving on just like I should. Well, this heartache's gone away, and the tears have dried today. It ain't easy, no matter what they say. No, it ain't easy, no matter what they say. So goodbye. Goodbye, Virginia. I just had to say goodbye. And I said goodbye, Virginia. So I said goodbye, Virginia. No, I won't be back around. We're back around. Goodbye, Virginia.
Adam and Kate and I are just looking at each other and snickering because we've got such great talent in the room and such great voices. There's a reason they call this the Men of the Bluegrass, and we're getting to hear it tonight. And I'm going to talk about another man of the Bluegrass. Thank you, Clark, so much. And while we do a transition, we're going to play another song from someone else that I'm going to introduce you to. This is our version of musical chairs. So we start playing a song and then everybody switches chairs so we can get Brando set up. But our next song is going to be Steve Bridgmon's Call You Back Home. And let me just tell you a little bit about Steve. And back when I was young, we had these things called pen pals. We didn't have social media. We had pen pals, and we communicated with each other through mail, basically. But I mention this because Steve Bridgmon and I started communicating, through Facebook Messenger. He was nominated for the Hollywood Awards and actually won a couple of years ago. And so he's a Christian, what they call Christian/gospel/inspirational category. And he's recorded this song, Call You Back Home. He's been on tour. I've seen pictures, great big tour bus, but we actually got to meet, and we talked about one of the things about the Josies is this opportunity to network. So when you get to meet somebody in person after you've been talking to them for a long time, it was just really wonderful that he and I got to meet last year. So we've kept in touch, and I'm hopeful that we'll have him on the show as well.
And that's what's great about the award shows.
Exactly.
It's about networking, meeting people that you never would have met before.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And Steve's from Owensboro, but he makes Nashville his home right now. So please look up his music if you feel compelled to do so. We're going to invite you to do that. But we're going to hear Call You Back Home, like right now. Here's Steve Bridgmon, Call You Back Home.
Heaven ain't heaven if you ain't up resting after all of your work. I bet there's no angel can hold a candle to your time here on earth. But down here it gets hard and I fall apart inside. I keep you close, but God only knows what He's got in mind. So tell me, was there a light leading your way? A path through the long green grass to an open gate. Did you find everyone that you love lying in the streets of gold? I know it's true, he must have needed you when he called you back home. My mind won't let me hide your memories from the arms of time. Some days I'm just going through all the motions 'cause you ain't by my side. There's a hole in my heart since you gone and left me behind. And you feel so near, I think I can hear your words next to mine. So tell me, was there a light leading your way? A path through the long green grass to an open gate. Did you find everyone that you love lying in the streets of gold? I know it's true, he must have needed you when he called you back home. So tell me, was there a light leading your way? A path through the long green grass to an open gate. Did you find everyone that you love lying in the streets of gold? I know it's true, he must have needed you when he called you back home. I know it's true, he must have needed you when he called you back home. When he called you back home. I know it's true, he must have needed you when he called you back home.
One of those abrupt endings. That was very good. Let's give him a hand.
I love it.
And that was Steve Bridgmon with Call You Back Home. And Renee, you said we met him at the Josie Music Awards last year. Is that correct?
Yes, we did.
And we
It
took
was
a picture with
actually-
him.
Yeah, we took a picture, and along with Kid Kentucky, who you all will get to meet, I'm sure, this week. But yeah, he came up and said hello. And like I said, it's just one of these great experiences you have when you've been communicating with somebody, and all of a sudden you get to give them a hug and really just tell them what they meant to you.
Well,
basically.
folks, I am so excited to have my old high school classmate, Brando Vanschoyck, in the studio tonight. Let's hear it for Brando, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if many people know this, Brando, but you know how they give out superlatives in school? Does anybody want to take a wild guess at what Brando's superlative was our senior year of high school?
Like
Best dressed.
Best dressed. That's a good pick.
Thank you.
Loudest mouth.
Most
you for that.
congenial.
Most talented.
Most talented.
And most mischievous.
Did you get that too?
I did.
Yeah. It kind of, you incorporate that in
There's
your
reasons
music.
for it.
You do, man. Well, it's good to see you. I hate that we only get to see each other at these shows. But listen, Brando, we're going to make it a point to hang out in Nashville this year.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Better.
Yes, sir. So we're very excited to have you in the studio today to talk about, not only your nominations, but the song that you're going to be performing. Talk about the song that you're going to be performing for us today.
It's called Chasing the Sunrise, and so it's off of the EP that's nominated. And so it was produced and engineered and mixed and mastered, all the great stuff by Cody Gabehart. He was going to try to come today, but he has a big board meeting with his work, so he couldn't make it. Orion Lyons played bass on it. He's nominated for, is it Musician of the Year? Is that what they
Yes.
call it for bass?
Yeah.
He was going to try to come, but he was had to work late too. He didn't get off work in time. So I want to give a shout out to those guys because this song is way better, the recorded version, than the stripped down version. But I'm going to play a stripped down version of it. It's called Chasing the Sunrise.
Awesome.
And Kate's here with us too. Kate, you've had Brando on your show before,
Yes,
personally too.
yes.
So what's one of your favorite things about hearing Brando perform live in studio?
You just don't expect. Well, the first time he ever performed on my show, you just don't expect what's getting ready to come out of his mouth.
Great way
Such
to
a
put it.
beautiful
Thank you.
tone, and a great picker at the same
I
time.
appreciate
So,
that a lot.
take it away.
Great way to put it. Take it away,
No,
Mama.
no pressure, right?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Watching, waiting, hoping for something. I'm always one, waiting on some. I'm always one, chasing the sunrise. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Screaming, crying, dreaming of dying. I'm always one, waiting on some. I'm always one, chasing the sunrise. I can't fly away, I'm getting older every day, and I still cannot see the light. So I keep watching, waiting, hoping for something. I'm always one, waiting on some. I'm always one, chasing the sunrise. I'm always one, I'm always one, who never sees the light. Thank y'all.
So beautiful.
Thank you, man.
All right, and before we get back to Brando, I just want to take a quick little pit stop because I have a fun question that I have been asking all of our guests that come on for these Josie shows. So, when you guys have watched award shows before, the Grammys, Oscars, and when somebody wins their award, they walk up to the stage and they usually have a song associated with them as they walk up, a walk-up song. If you could have any walk-up song to accompany you as you walk to the stage as you win your Josie, what would it be? A song besides your own song. What song would it be? And Brando, we will start with you.
I got it. I competed in boxing and kickboxing, you know that.
Yes, sir.
And so you had entrance songs.
Yes.
And this one wasn't around then because I was young. But then I competed in strength sports, so like powerlifting. When I squatted 1,000, this was the song. And it's a Young Buck song because I love gangster rap.
Okay.
Like, if you don't know it about me, I love it. But I come from a metal background, and he has a song called Lose My Mind. And it's not really well known, but the lyrics are actually really dark. It's almost like a metal type vibe to it, and that aggressive music just crosses over. So if you ever meet any metal guys, they usually love hip hop, and the hip hop guys usually love metal. But it's called "Lose My Mind" by Young Buck. Don't play it on here. Do not.
Yes, sir.
There will be no vocals in it if you do. You know what I mean? But
it's a good pick.
If you've never heard it, listen to it. It'll get you hyped.
Awesome. Trey, what about you, my friend? What would your walk-up song be if you were to win a Josie and you're walking up to the stage?
Man, that's a tough one. There's so many good ones. I think probably, as I'm thinking about it, "Doing This" by Luke Combs. I love that song. When it first came out, I was like, gosh, I just connect with that song so much, because while Luke is doing music full time and things like that, that's a dream that a lot of us have, and a dream that I have. I still work a 9 to 5, and but also work a, whatever you call it, a 5 to 9 or a 5 to the 9 a.m. So I think it would be that, because I really connect with the lyrics on that one, and just want to, it's a testament to the work that you put in, like I said earlier.
See, that's why I love this question. You find out so much about people when you just hear the song that they want to hear. So, Clark, what about you?
When she first mentioned it, kind of gave us a heads up on some of it. When I was in high school, my walk-up song, first 2 years was, for baseball, was "God's Gonna Cut You Down," Johnny Cash. Just it makes you feel cool.
Oh, yeah.
Then, over time, I finally moved it, and I think it'd still be very relevant. It's "Paid the Call," or the Boss, James Brown. Just, I don't know, just the funk behind it, the groove and everything. It'd just be, I would definitely be strutting across the stage. And
Keep manifesting it, boys.
Yes. Yes.
All right, we're going to hear another nominated song by Brando before he's excused from class tonight. Brando, what are we going to hear?
It's Revelation, right?
Yes.
Revelation. This song is, I've only been playing piano a little while, so I was wanting to do a lot of piano on this new album, and this is one of the piano songs called Revelation.
Outstanding. Let's give it up for Brando. Thanks for being with us here tonight.
Thank you, guys.
I observed you from a safe distance. I loved you through space and time. I claimed your body. You stole my mind. Now I'm thinking things I've never thought before. You're healing wounds that aren't even yours. I try to run, you hold me tighter. You turn my flames into a cleansing fire. Yeah, you're my cleansing fire. What if you really loved me? What if all those things you say to me are true? Painting pictures reflecting truths, falling into the void. My mind keeps playing movies behind my eyes, bracing for the landing. And in the distance, I hear you say everything's alright. I'm thinking things I've never thought before. You're healing wounds that aren't even yours. I try to run, but you hold me tight. You turn my flames into a cleansing fire. Yeah, you're my cleansing fire. Ooh, yeah, you're my cleansing fire.
All right, let's give it up for Brando. That was so good. That was Revelation. And we're going to hear some more music. We're packing it in as much as we can tonight with the Men of the Bluegrass on Overtones Live and Off the Cuff. And next up, we're going to hear a song from Kentucky's Joe Clark titled 35. And Joe is a multiple nominee as well, and also Edgar Loudermilk, who's a dear friend of mine, not from Kentucky, but we've adopted him. And he is actually a legendary bluegrass musician and artist, and we'll be hearing his song, Your Shadow Hangs Heavy on the Mountain. But Joe is supposed to be with us this evening, and he had car problems, so we're going to have him on our next show. But he sent a couple of things here. The song 35 was also nominated for a Josie Music Award. And he just wanted everybody to know that all he ever wanted is for his music to make people feel something, to have an impact. Music can help change the world, and we're all searching for some kind of healing. I hope by writing with sincerity, lived experience, and truth, I can help heal through my music. So here's Joe Clark first with 35.
I never thought I'd make it this far, oh, but here I am, holding my head up as high as I can. I never imagined all the things that I have to withstand when I stopped being a boy and became a man. I guess I'm doing okay considering what I've been through. I won't complain, at least I'm alive. I'm taking it day by day, I'll pick myself up out of the blue. I'm finding my will to survive, just trying to make it to 35. I'm just trying to make it to 35. Every day there seems to be another unexpected turn, another challenge I never even knew about. But I'm just trying to raise my kids, show them that their daddy is doing his best to be the best he can. And I guess I'm doing okay considering what I've been through. I won't complain, at least I'm alive. I'm taking it day by day, I'll pick myself up out of the blue. I'm finding my will to survive, just trying to make it to 35. told me this is where my life would lead, I was just 29. And I wouldn't believe if he'd have told me this is where I was gonna be, on the edge of 35. But I guess I'm doing okay, considering what I've been through. I won't complain, at least I'm alive. I'm taking it day by day, I pick myself up out of the blue. I'm finding my will to survive, just trying to make it to 35. I'm just trying to make it to 35.
Your picture still hangs above my mantle. I just can't bear to take it down. Your leaving is more than I can handle. I can't believe that you are not around. A million tears have fallen in this river. 1,000 memories haunt these hills. 300 days you've been gone, who's counting? Your shadow still hangs heavy on this mountain. Your voice still echoes in this holler. These hills cry out your name with every sound. I tried to drown your memory in the river, but reflections in the water can't go down. A million tears have fallen in this river. 1,000 memories haunt these hills. 300 days you've been gone, who's counting? Your shadow still hangs heavy on this mountain. A million tears have fallen in this river. 1,000 memories haunt these hills. 300 days you've been gone, who's counting? Your shadow still hangs heavy on this mountain. Your shadow still hangs heavy on this mountain.
All right, before we sadly say goodbye, man, we have had so much fun in here today. Thank you, Renee and Adam and everybody in here. As Trey Bryant sang earlier, make it to Nashville. Adam and Renee, all of these amazing men, have made it to Nashville with their Josie nominations. So in honor of that, let's go around the room one more time and ask all of you, what or who are you most looking forward to seeing or doing while you were in Nashville in November?
Where are we starting this time?
We'll start, since we started with...
Yeah.
Well, let's start with
Yeah,
Brando.
let's-
Yeah, might as well.
I love talk.
Takes
It's
us
fine.
5 minutes to decide.
It's always the same answer. I love seeing my friends, all of you all, new friends, and my mom. You know, getting to spend time with my mom because she's had some health problems in the last few years. She's doing really well, and anything I get to do with my mother is a big deal to me. I'm a mommy's boy, only child. So anything I get to do, it makes her happy, makes me happy.
Yeah, she's a good lady too. I've met her.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's a good one.
Great. Let's move it over to Trey.
Yeah, I think just having an opportunity to celebrate independent music and independent artists and musicians and all those good things, I am very excited about that. I'm super excited for Barry Corbin to be
Oh my gosh, me
presenting.
too.
Yeah.
Who is excited about
Yeah,
that?
that's nice.
Because in college I was a big One Tree Hill guy, so and then I've seen him on like
That's right.
yeah.
Now, I've forgotten about that one. We're big Northern Exposure. That's our generation.
yeah.
But, he's been on Tulsa King this
Yeah.
year, too.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he may have
gonna
been
be-
on Yellowstone as
Yes,
well,
fantastic.
and he was on another Netflix show called The Ranch
Oh, yeah.
with Ashton Kutcher and
Yeah.
Sam Elliott.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
I need to watch these shows. I've not watched one. I was more of instead of One Tree, I was more OC.
Oh yeah,
I love One Tree Hill.
I'm very excited about that. But more than that, just like Brando said, just connecting with people and making new friends and seeing old ones, and it's going to be a good time.
And I will also add, before we go to Clark, that I'm looking forward to, Trey just mentioned Barry Corbin, but Lori Morgan is going to be performing this year and receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award. So we're just so excited. And as I pan the camera over here in slow motion.
I guess I'm most excited about it. My entire band, except for Alden, has now moved to Nashville. So Elijah and Austin, all them are all down there. They've been doing great, and everything's been going great with them. Been excited to get down there, and anytime we can just jam and hang out for a second. It's always great to be back with them. And I guess the Lori Morgan thing is very cool. I've got my Keith Whitley shirt
Yes,
on
he
tonight.
does.
So,
Extreme close up.
but really excited to get down there, and really excited to hang out with D Boone and hang out with the whole crew and meet a whole lot of new people, and just really looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, and everybody just please try to make a weekend out of it. And it's not only just the Sunday night that's great, but all kinds of great happenings. Go down like on Friday possibly. We actually go down on Thursday, and that's kind of like our vacation.
Right.
And just getting to see a lot of good music. And also we do a lot of get-togethers like while we're down there with the Kentucky people. So we're looking so much forward to that. And, we say, God, it seems so far away, but we're already halfway through July now.
It'll be here before we know
It
it.
will be here before we know it. And I believe what we're going to do is we're going to close the show now. And so, Adam, I'll have you cue up Andrew Moore's Another Ride, because we're thankful all of you have taken another ride with all of us this evening. So this seems like a great place to end this edition of Over the Banks with Adam, Kate, and Renee, coming to you live this evening from Radio Lex Studios from Gray Line Station in Lexington, Kentucky. And of course, all of you in our listening audience for making a choice to listen locally this evening. And we say you all, we're going to say y'all. Y'all stands for you are listening locally. That's our story. We're sticking to it. But finally, and congratulations to all of you, and thank you for being with us here today. In celebration of your appearance here today on Over the Banks, we will be featuring another Josie Music Award nominated song, Andrew Moore's Another Ride. And we thank all of you in our audience for taking another ride with all of us this evening. Until next week, this is Renee, Adam, and Kate. And we're all working in concert each and every week to bring you the best this great state of Kentucky has to offer music fans. Reminding you, where words fail, music speaks. Listen locally. Good night, everyone.
We ain't gonna fight. I think you need some time alone. Are you out of your mind? Are we gonna sink or float? You are so mean. Do you even enjoy me? Life's too short to spend it concentrating on an intervention. There's plenty of things around you that'll brighten your mood. Don't worry about my drinking, it would still exist without you. Jack Daniels, if you can hear me, I'll go on another ride with you. I'll go
exist without